I've worked at Taco Bell for 3 years, and today I'm going to go over all of the tips that I wish someone told me before I started my first fast food job. I want this channel to help young people in every area of their life, and one of those areas is their very first job. So that's why I made this video. I'm not going to go over the really basic stuff like having good customer service or being on time because everyone knows that. I'm going to go over the things that I have actually learned and I think everyone else should know before they start their first fast food job. Also, you should definitely stick around till the end of the video because I'm going to show you a couple of really cool things that I got to keep from my last Taco Bell when it was getting remodeled. So definitely wait for that at the end. All right, tip number 1 is to learn food before you learn to take orders. When I first started, my friend told me to do that in that order, and I was like, no, I want to take orders first. Like, that seems better. No, I was wrong. Learning food is way better because then you'll be put on food and time goes by a lot faster when you're making food as opposed to taking orders or cashing someone out. So like, you'll get through your shift way faster, and I think it's just more fun to make food. Like, do you really want to talk to people in the drive-thru for your whole entire shift? Like, doing headset all day just kind of sucks. So learn food, and then headset and cashing out is super easy. So you'll be able to learn that afterwards without a problem. Okay, so my second tip is to learn everything. So you'll start with food, and then you'll learn headset and cashing out. That's not too hard, but learn how to open, how to close, how to do the preps, dishes, cleaning, how to put away the truck, how to work the fryers. Just become accustomed with everything so that way you can be in every single spot and you don't do the same thing every single day. And it also just makes you way more valuable, which goes into our third tip. All right, so tip number 3 is ask about becoming a manager before you think you're ready. It wasn't until I was about to leave that I was offered a managerial spot, and I really wish I'd become a manager so much sooner. If you're good at your job and work hard and you're gonna stick around for a couple of years, you definitely should become a manager as fast as you can. If you've never had a manager spot before, you'll learn how to delegate tasks effectively and how to communicate confidently. I think my communication skills got much better when I became a manager and had to kind of tell people what to do. It kind of helps you mature and helps you develop as a person, and it's just useful for any job. Also, it's gonna help your resume because you probably don't have much on it right now. And the big one is you're gonna get paid a lot more. So I went from making $13 an hour to $16.75, and now it's $17.75. So it's a big pay raise and it's definitely worth it. If I could start my Taco Bell career over again, I would have become a manager much sooner within the first year of being there, and then try to become an assistant GM a year after that. I knew someone at a different Taco Bell that was making $45,000 per year at age 20, and that's just a crazy good salary for being that young. So whatever fast food job you choose, try to get promoted as soon as you can. All right, tip number 4 is kind of funny, but ask for more uniforms. When you first start off, they only give you a handful because sometimes they hire people and they quit right away and they lose uniforms. But if you're gonna stick around, ask for more uniforms because you might work 3 or 4 days in a row and then you're gonna have to do laundry like every other day, and nobody wants to do laundry that much. So do yourself a favor, ask your boss for more uniforms. Okay, tip number 5 is be willing to do everything. Work is more fun when you get to go on random adventures. So like, I've been to 8 different Taco Bells, I think, most Taco Bells in the area, because they either needed help or when our store was getting remodeled, we had to go to different Taco Bells. So definitely, I think you should work at other places. If you do, take a friend with you because it can be kind of scary going into a place you've never been with people you don't know. So take one person you know with you, but it's pretty fun to work somewhere else. Or even if you need product from a different store, be willing to do that because it just breaks up your day and you can just go drive for like an hour and get paid while you're doing it. So it's pretty cool. There's just a lot of random things that I've had to do at Taco Bell that you wouldn't really think about, like changing the reader board outside or changing light bulbs and being on a ladder, drilling holes in the wall to put up like mounts, or putting together the coat rack. There's like a lot of things like that that you wouldn't think about, but they're kind of fun to do. So if you have opportunities like that, definitely do those random things because they make work more fun. Before we get to the last 5 tips, I want to know what fast food job you worked at in high school / college, and what is one tip you have from that job. Also, if you're finding this valuable, please leave me a like so YouTube knows I'm doing a good job. So tip number 6 is to take advantage of special programs and scholarships. So Taco Bell offers something called the Live Más Scholarship, which can get you up to $25,000 off of your education.
Earning this scholarship will grant me a massive step closer towards achieving my dream.
I'm Oscar.
My name is Rebecca.
Hi, my name is Nash.
And my passion is music.
Filmmaking is my life's passion.
My passion is helping people.
I genuinely feel that Taco Bell wants us to succeed in our careers and do exactly what we're passionate about.
My friend at a different Taco Bell actually won that, so it's really cool, and a bunch of other fast food restaurants have scholarships that can help you with education. Taco Bell also partners with Guild Education to provide tuition assistance to Taco Bell workers that are trying to earn their bachelor's, master's degree, or other vocational training.
We're trying to produce something and give people the opportunity to further their education, whether it's a GED, an associate's, a master's. It's life-changing for maybe a team member, someone that never thought going to college was even a possibility in their life.
The way that this program works, I mean, I really loved it. You know, they actually provide you with a coach for yourself, and he'll help you out with anything that you need. I feel more confident about myself, you know, and I think my employees will see that. They see the way I'm changing, you know, they see the way I'm, you know, coaching them.
It makes people want to come work for us, and people want to be a part of what we're doing every single day.
Doing this for my daughter, you know. She's 5 years old, she's in kindergarten right now. I do it because so that way, you know, she'll see that education is very important for each of us.
This is an amazing opportunity for someone to complete their degree online for cheap while they continue to work. Within the fast food businesses, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, Taco Bell, and Chipotle have some type of tuition assistance program. Like, I think this is something that people should be looking at in high school when they're choosing jobs, of like ranking who's gonna give them more money off of their college if they work for them for a certain amount of time. Too many people aren't taking advantage of tuition assistance by their employers, so definitely something that you need to check out. And then there are those really cool fast food companies like Chick-fil-A that will give you a 401k and a match even if you're a part-time employee. So things like that you definitely need to look at, because no fast food restaurant is giving you a 401k. Like, I didn't get a 401k at Taco Bell. So it's pretty cool that they have that, and you need to be on the lookout for these type of programs, scholarships, and other awesome things that you can receive if you work for them. Tip number 7 is speed with quality is the name of the game. If you want to become a manager quickly, become really fast at making food. The faster you can make orders, the more cars you can get through your drive-thru, which means more sales. They also might be more inclined to come back if they got their food fast and it was accurate. If you're working fast food and you want to be a manager, you should be thinking about how the business can be run more efficiently. Because at the end of the day, your paycheck is coming from the restaurant sales. If your store's business is hurting because your quality is really bad, the drive-thru is really slow, upper management is gonna have to cut people's hours because they can't afford to give away that many hours when their sales are going down. And then eventually people will have to get cut because you can't afford to have that many people on staff. But if you can work fast on the line and hand out quality food, then you really have nothing to worry about. Your boss will love you and you'll probably be promoted very quickly. All right, tip number 8 is become friends with your coworkers. This might be my most obvious tip out of all of them, but if you aren't friends with anyone at work, you're gonna absolutely hate being there. For me personally, making tacos all day isn't super gratifying or like really meaningful work, but having people there that you can become friends with and make memories with, or even influence, that's what was really important for me at Taco Bell. So you need that connection with some of your coworkers if you want to be a manager and you want to stick around. So making friends at work is kind of common sense, but it's absolutely crucial if you want to enjoy your job. All right, tip number 9 is be proactive. My favorite people at work were the people who stayed busy doing things without me having to tell them to do something. If you want to be a rock star at your restaurant, stay busy finding things to do. And it's kind of funny because like I'll have a task in mind of something I need done, and I'll look around and be like, well, she's busy, he's doing that, he's cleaning the lobby, oh, this guy's like standing around, I'll have him do the trash. Like that happens. So if you stay busy doing something, you might get out of some things depending on what it is and depending on the manager. But just in general, if you want your boss to love you, take some initiative and find things to do. Tip number 10 is move on when it's your time. I decided my Taco Bell career was coming to a close when I was offered an internship, and it was an easy decision for me to make, but I can see why it could be so hard for a lot of people to like leave that place of safety in place of familiarity. It is such a crucial step though, because a paycheck to a safe job can be a drug that stunts your growth and keeps you locked in place instead of pursuing other opportunities that will further develop yourself. If you have nothing left to gain from your fast food job, you have to quit and explore other avenues. I think that's the mindset that most of us should have when we start working at a job like Taco Bell. It is a stepping stone that allows you to learn as you transition into the next phase of your life. This will look different for every single person, and it will cover a different amount of time, but I think it's important to come into it with the mindset of I'm here to make money, grow, and learn, and I will do that until the point where I'm no longer growing and learning, and then that's when I have to move on. In the end, I'm thankful for the time I got to spend at Taco Bell and grateful for all the amazing people I got to meet. With that being said, I was ready to go when my time was up. And as I promised, I'll show you some cool stuff that I got to keep from my old Taco Bell. Okay, here you go. This thing is pretty sweet. So to get that, I had to ask like 3 different people, and then I had to bring a really big ladder to work, climb up there, and then take it off. But they let me have it, so yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's huge, like, it's awesome. I have it hanging on my wall, and then I'm gonna put like lights underneath of it too, so it'll light up, so yeah. Guess you should work at Taco Bell. I did get some other stuff too. I have this cool Taco Bell table. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but it's sitting in my house. And then I took home this tray, cause why not? And then this shirt actually is like a 60th anniversary Taco Bell shirt. It's like kind of collectible, I guess. It's like sells on eBay. I don't know, but I'll show you the back of it. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, those are all my cool Taco Bell things I got to keep. All right, I hope this was helpful as you navigate your fast food job in high school or college. And if you like videos like this, let me know in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.